Again, we've got action going on all four mats. U.S. guys going on all four mats. Actually got Joe Rao on mat D. Jordan Holm on mat B, and that's a 3-3 match. Not sure how that's going to end, but 3-3 over there on mat B with 2 seconds left. And then Cheney Height on mat C. We'll start things off here at 85 kilos. A couple U.S. guys going at it. Mark Stenberg, NYAC, he's in the red singlet there. And on the high dive attempt, underhook left side. Or in the big knee brace. He is taking on Brandon Marshall, USOTS. And Marshall wrestled in the first round, took out Yonhana of Japan 8-0. Stenberg got a bye to the quarterfinals. Again, this more an American heavyweight as well. One pretty fun fact about this weight, John Anderson bumping up from 75 kilos. He's going to wrestle 85 kilos this year. He's actually wrestling now on mat B against Azamat Kustabayev of Kazakhstan. Anderson's number 2 on the ladder at 75 kilos, lost to Bisic in the World Team Trials Finals. Right now we've got a 1-0 Stenberg lead, just over a minute to go in the first period. Both of these guys appear pretty even on the feet at this juncture. Arm throw, Stenberg, but he gets caught on his back as well from Marshall. And that might be they're going to call that a 2-1 scenario. So Stenberg takes the lead 3-1, under a minute to go now. .30 seconds to go. Stenberg has that right shoulder buried in. Inside tie. Got elbow control from Marshall. Stenberg looks like he's got wrist control right side, trying to isolate an arm. Now comes over the top. Slips out of it. Looks like passivity call on Stenberg is confirmed. And the period will end 3-1, Stenberg leading. And we head to the break. And, you know, this is an interesting bout. Stenberg, I mean, he's one of the more ripped guys I've seen, you know, this weekend. And on the Greco-Roman scene, I mean, he's a big guy. Marshall, more long, lanky type wrestler. So naturally you would think Stenberg going to be able to get inside, get his pummel. Marshall going to have more outside, you know, reaching over the back, body lock type moves. Stenberg able to catch that arm on the arm throw as well. You know, that typical for a longer type wrestler. He's more susceptible to those arm throws. Got to keep in short arms. You see he's trying to do that right now as Marshall, trying to keep short arms. Stenberg has an underhook right side. Now Stenberg charges in. 1 point will be awarded on the push-out. They're going to call that a slip. So score will remain 4-1. You got the Olympic champ Kugayev going on mat 3. That match, about a minute in, he's taking on Pete Gunaritas, it looks like, wrestling for the U.S. Army. Anderson trails 5-1 on mat B. And here we have Stenberg up 4-1 on Brandon Marshall.
I thought he was joking.
And Stenberg again, he's just keeping that tight inside positioning, going for those hooks like you would expect. This time he's not going to be awarded a point because he's just pushing out of bounds. You have to go out of bounds in a wrestling action to be awarded the push-out point. So basically, if you start in the center of the mat and you go straight out of bounds, you're not going to get a push-out point. That's just probably the easiest way to go about saying that. And again, you see he's pushing out. That'll be a takedown, though, going out of bounds. That's going to be 2 points for Stenberg. Marshall trips as Stenberg's just charging in. It looks like John Anderson picks up a big pin over there on mat B after trailing 5-1 in the second period. That over Kustabayev of Kazakhstan. Stenberg up 6-2 here, 40 seconds to go. Marshall going to have to go big. He's still within reach at that 4-point deficit. Can get a 4-point move and steal this match. But he's got 30 seconds to try something. And time ticking down. It appears we will not have the late comeback. Mark Stenberg going to advance to the semifinals at 85 kilos. 6-2 win over Brandon Marshall. He'll face John Anderson. We'll have an All-American semi at 85 kilos.